Finally coming back with another lock update. So it's been about 6.5 weeks since I started my 2-strand twist, and this is what they're looking like today. They are fluffy right now because I washed my hair maybe 2 days ago and I haven't done anything with it. I do want to tell you guys that I've only wrapped my hair one time in the 6.5 weeks. And I didn't even wrap it. I used one of those silk sleeping caps, the ones that have the elastic around. It's just like one of those silk bonnets. And I've only used it one time. I sleep with nothing on my head every single night. So I'm experiencing a lot of shrinkage in the back due to where I sleep. But I've also come to the conclusion that I don't want a head full of polished locks. I don't want my locks to be like super neat. I don't mind them being frizzy and wild. I'm actually really enjoying the wild part of the starter lock process. Big Worm says hi. One of the issues that I am having with transitioning from 2-strand twist to Freeform is that my roots are starting to lock up, and with that happening, they're slowly starting to combine. And I know that I said I don't want polished locks, but I don't want super thick locks either. I want them to stay the size that they are and just, bulk up, get fatter. But I don't necessarily want them all to combine. So if any of you guys out there who have Freeform locks have any advice for my locking roots, maybe how I can minimize that happening, I would love some feedback in the comment section. I'm not washing my hair with anything special either. I think in the 6.5 weeks, I've washed my hair 3 times, and 2 of those times was in the same week. So you would either say that you have bunching or scrunching depending on the type of hair texture, right? Or the hair pattern that you have. I think bunching occurs with 4 type hair, and scrunching occurs with 3 and under type hair, like 3, 2, or 1. I'm not a hair professional. I just learned a little bit of information off the internet, so I could be wrong. But the scrunching is happening all over my head. Let me get a little closer. So the scrunching is happening all over. Not really with the ones in the front as much, but a little bit. The ones in the front are doing a lot better than the ones in the back, but I can show you an example like here. That would be considered scrunching. Most of these in the front are pretty good, but you see right here, where my curls are shrinking and binding together, it causes this scrunching or bunching look. And the back is even crazier. Let me see if I can get a good one. You see that? And that's a good one. Scrunching. The shrinking of your locks. And it'll look different depending on your hair type. But the ones in the front are doing a lot better. Let's see right here. Ooh, look at this one. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's a really good example of scrunching on 3 type hair. That's crazy, right? So that's my loose curls shrinking and locking together. They start to pull up, and that's what causes these waves. So I could be rolling it a lot more, hand or palm rolling. I should be doing that a lot more if I want my bunching to decrease. I could palm roll my locks a lot more if I want the bunching to decrease, but I'm taking a really laid back approach to this. I'm not being too anal about it. I'm kind of just going with the flow. And that's kind of how I wanted this whole process to be. I wanted it to be very calm, very low maintenance, and just getting to know myself in my natural state without being too negative and mean to myself. But I'm enjoying it. I just want to share updates with you guys, just in case you have the same hair texture like I do and you're interested in starting your lock journey. I can give you some of my pros and cons, and maybe that will help you in your lock journey. That's really the only reason why I'm posting these videos, is to help other women or guys out there who are interested in what I'm doing. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. The scrunching, the frizziness is really the only change from the last update that I gave y'all. And like I said, I'm just leaving it alone. I'm gonna palm roll here and there whenever I can, but I'm not being too anal about it. And once again, I am transitioning from 2-strand twist to freeform, and I'm experiencing a lot of locking of the roots. So yeah, until next update, guys, keep loving life, keep growing your own food, and grand rising to all.